Another piece to this is the negative impression. So, police chiefs identifying negative public perception as a significant barrier to recruitment. I think that we all know this. This really came to a head during COVID in particular, but some of the negative press and some of the negative impressions had a effect of the amount of applications that were coming through the door. So, what that looks like is, and I'll go into this in a second, but the labor bucket. So staffing level, attrition, recruitment, and limited applicants. And this is kind of what it looks like. So an ideal state, perfect equilibrium, correct number of staff. We have minor overtime, minor retirements. This is, a stable state for an agency. The next piece is a natural attrition. So you have retirements, you have transfers, possibly you have budget cuts, which does come up. You have less budget to fund additional roles within the organization, within the agency. These are things are usually overcomable with some recruitment efforts. So increased recruiting. You have outreach, you have website branding upgrades, you have marketing. You start maybe possibly you start using incentives like signing bonuses and other things that are trying to attract additional people. Now, that's going to work to a point. Yes, you're going to be attracting people, and that's great. But what also is happening is the holes are getting bigger at the bottom of the bucket. So what that means is more people are dropping out of your recruiting process. So upwards of 70%, and we'll go into the numbers, but up to 70% are dropping out before the before this first stage. Many times the first stage is testing, so PAT or a written test, and their show up rates are very, very low. Some of that is in due to reputation. Some of that is possibly they get a job offer quicker somewhere else. But there's a real problem with that. So there's less people coming through the door, there's less applications, and there's bigger holes at the bottom of the bucket where people are pouring out. And what we're talking about today is more about the holes, not so much the people coming through the door. So a couple of things I wanted to speak to was limited application, poor offer rates, so meaning that less people are getting offers to become law enforcement officers, higher retirement, short staffing, just the overall short staffing within the agency can put out a bad reputation that we don't want to join something that is understaffed and I'm not going to feel supported. Mandatory overtime has an effect. There's a big work-life balance focus for the younger generation. And then changing standards is what kind of standards within the testing process, what's happening there? What kind of people are we bringing in? A lot of different agencies right now are actually reducing educational standards. And that could have a big impact on the type of people that are coming in through the door. Doesn't mean that educational standards are absolutely necessary to find good applicants, but it is going to change the demographic of the people that are applying for the job.